What is up everyone, Personality here, bringing you all the news from the wider fighting game community, whether it's from a casual or a competitive perspective. Now I hope you guys had an excellent weekend. I was able to take in some of the VS Fighter tournament this weekend. I really enjoyed the Guilty Gear Strive sets and the Tekken sets, but most importantly, what a lot of us were speculating was to come out, especially with Tekken's presence, was that we were going to get a trailer. Obviously that did not come through. We got no trailers, but tomorrow is Gamerscon hosted by Jeff Keighley, and we may potentially see some great things to come out of this event tomorrow, because we know that Harada himself is going to be there, so there will be possible potential Tekken 8 announcements, new trailers, possibly a release date. Come on, cook here, as well as Mortal Kombat trailers. But today we've got to talk about a recent conversation that was sparked online by Harada regarding the leaks of Tekken 8. For anyone who has been following Tekken 8 for this year, you'd know that it's been doing a bit bad in terms of announcements. Not that there is a lack thereof, or not that there isn't anything good that's being announced, but the timing is a bit off. Some people are getting the information out quicker than the officials would even like to announce them. I remember seeing the Raven trailer way before it was actually shown at EVO. Even Brian's trailer came out a bit earlier than the time it was supposed to come out. So there's a lot of ups and downs with the Tekken 8 leaks. And of course we can't fail to mention the fact that the roster, there was this image of a supposed leaked roster going around that had a bunch of other characters that people were speculating are going to be added eventually. That was leaked as well. But Harada himself came out and said that he's very disappointed that this all happened. First and foremost, they are almost about to catch the people who would have done this. So they managed to identify these leakers based on the fact that they give different bills to other companies. So Harada has mentioned that Tekken 8 has taken a lot of outsourcing to other companies to make, and he says that there were few leaks during Tekken 7. This time there are more organizations involved and more outsourcing, and this kind of thing can happen with just one person involved with low morals. If it was just my development team, it wouldn't happen, but it's a side effect of the growing scale in all aspects. So basically Tekken 8 being taken to another level is affecting the way that they can control information around the game's release. However, Harada has said that, you know, there are certain things that are going to change anyways, and he can see what he has already changed, possibly when he distributed, or possibly when Bandai Namco went ahead and distribute these bills to the other companies that they had to outsource. And some people got afraid when he said the word delete, but he went on to further say, I will not delete with regard to the character. In any case, I will not do it to the detriment of the community. I simply want to punish him in terms of the contract and the law, because I have almost identified a particular individual in a particular community contracting organization who is the leak. So Harada is cracking down on these Tekken 8 leaks, and I think this is something that is very important. As he mentioned, you know, all of this could just fall apart because somebody just doesn't have morals. It's that simple. And it's even more disheartening when you yourself or your team is working on something and you don't even have the privilege to announce it or show it off yourself, because somebody just wants to capitalize on the hype of Tekken 8 to get that ball rolling. However, what I must say is that maybe it wasn't a good time to announce Tekken 8 just yet. Now, some people have already complained online that they're feeling a bit of a marketing burnout. They're feeling a burnout with all the trailers, with everything that's just kind of happening. I personally don't feel this way. I think that they've been doing a good job to build up the conversation around Tekken 8. I also feel very good about the beta that recently happened. So I don't necessarily understand how somebody or people are expressing that they got burnout. I do think though that Tekken 8, it's about time we see a release date or a release window given to us. Because if we look at something like Street Fighter 6, announced February 20th, 2022. Roughly, what, 11 months later, you get December coming around, and they give us the release date, which is then released June of this year. So there's a timeline of roughly a year and some months before it's released. Mortal Kombat blows everything out of the water because it was announced in May and it's coming September, next month. So now you have this issue where Tekken 8 was announced over a year now. We still see that there are more characters to be announced, but I think it's time that we get a release date, or at least know, okay, the game is, you know, right around the corner. I'm pretty sure it's coming out 2024. Some people are still saying end of year 2023. Who knows? Maybe that's what we're going to learn tomorrow from Gamers Con. But definitely Harada and his team seem to be on the brink right there to catch these leakers. So guys, tell me what's your opinion on all these leaks happening. I mean, they ruin the experience. That's my opinion on it. I hate to see leaks come out. Now they get to announce it. Now we get to all have that discussion together. I don't think leaks benefit in the slightest. But that's all I want to talk about in today's video, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. But of course, until then, stay gaming.